If you're looking to buy a house in Hamilton, Ontario, then this video is for you. My name's Daniel Hale. I'm your local real estate agent here, and I help a ton of people buy real estate and relocate here to Hamilton, Ontario. And in this market today, with everything going on, the high interest rates, the way things are changing, there's some things that you need to know to make sure that you don't make any mistakes and you capitalize on today's market to get the best deal for you. Prices have been coming down, homes have been sitting on the market longer, and there's a lot of reasons for that. There is a lot of inventory on the market currently right now. And as I look at my MLS system right now in Hamilton, Ontario, there is 1,153 listings on the market that are currently active. That's a lot, and a lot more than normal. The other reason is, of course, the elephant in the room that we all know about, the high interest rates. Interest rates are high right now, which has been making it harder for buyers to get a mortgage, and it has been slowing down the market. We're also seeing that right now, the average day on market in Hamilton, Ontario is 25 days. So houses aren't selling fast. And that can be to your advantage. So is now the good time to buy and relocate to Hamilton, Ontario? That definitely depends on your situation. So don't just think, yes, let's dive right in and jump into it. There are things that you need to dissect and understand, which is number one, what is your pre-approval, your mortgage qualification? How much can you afford? And what is that monthly payment going to be? I'd highly recommend that you are leaving a buffer for yourself so you do have some wiggle room and you're not just setting yourself up to live paycheck for paycheck. The positive is I do believe that interest rates are going to stop increasing. They did pause them for the month of October. They are expected to pause in December, and there's a lot of word that it's slowly gonna come down in December, but nobody has a crystal ball, so don't believe these things that you hear. Prepare for it, because if it doesn't happen, you don't want to be in trouble. So get your pre-approval done, make sure you're pre-approved and you know all your numbers. Now, because houses are sitting on the market and the inventory is super high, what I'm doing with my clients right now is I'm showing them a lot of properties that they really like. I don't let them fall in love with just one unless the price is right and they can get it at a better price. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, don't pay the asking price right now. I promise you, what houses are getting listed for, we're seeing tons of them selling under asking. I just secured a property for one of my clients, $100,000 under asking. It was sitting there for over 30 days. Sellers needed to sell. My clients could do a quick closing. They were pre-approved. All they wanted was a home inspection, which rightfully so, you should be doing that. And they scored a great deal on a home here in Hamilton, Ontario. And their mortgage payments are a lot less than what they thought they were gonna be. And overall, it was a great investment and a great home for them to live in. So what I recommend during your home search, you see a lot of houses. Don't fall in love and go crazy over one. And write down a list of, say, 5, 6 homes that you really like. When you have that option, which you will because there's a ton of houses on the market right now, you can pay attention to that house and see how long it's gonna sit on the market. Maybe you give it a week, maybe you give it 2 weeks, and then you present an offer so that you can negotiate and get a lot better price. Now, a lot of people are relocating to Hamilton, Ontario from Toronto and a lot of expensive parts of the GTA because you can get a lot more bang for your buck. Houses simply just are not as expensive in Hamilton, which is why it's such a popular place to be, and it's growing and so many people are moving here. And at the time of this video, the average sale price in Hamilton, Ontario for all homes combined is just over $789,000. Now I'm talking detached, townhouse, condo, everything combined, what that average sale price is. So if I break that down for you, depending on what you're looking for, a condo right now, the average price is just over $495,000. A townhouse is just over $650,000. A semi-detached home is just over $666,000. And a detached home is just over $870,000. Now, the beautiful thing about Hamilton, Ontario is these prices will vary drastically. You can get a detached home in the $500,000 mark, just like this one that I just helped my clients secure for $550,000, believe it or not. There's a lot of options here and a lot of different price points, so no matter what you're looking for, I promise you will be able to secure it here. I'm even seeing condos in the $300,000 mark. The truth is though, is you need to make sure that you really understand the area that you are purchasing in. In Hamilton, Ontario, there are some areas that you might want to stay away from, and of course there's some incredible areas that are very family friendly, that have everything within your surroundings, green space, parks, schools, all that stuff that you need. Now, other things that I would recommend when you are purchasing the home is know exactly what type of home you are looking for. And I'm not just talking about condo, semi, detached home. I'm talking about the age of the home. This is very important because in Hamilton, there are a lot of homes that are newer. There's also a lot of homes that are a lot older. I'm talking over 100 years old. You could run into things like knob and tube or radiator heating, things that aren't so common that you might not want to take care of and could cost you some pretty big expenses, which you're not going to want. And there are some very nice Victorian style homes here. People do absolutely fall in love with them. On the south side of Hamilton, Ontario, right close to the escarpment, people love this area because of those Victorian style houses. And if you're gonna buy one, that's totally okay. Just make sure you do an inspection, make sure that it doesn't have any knob and tube, and if it does, you get it at a really good price so you can handle the remediation of that. Now, when it comes to home inspections, I highly recommend one. Because the market is slow right now, you have the opportunity to get a home inspection. It's gonna cost you anywhere from $300 to $400, and it's gonna save you a ton of stress because you'll know exactly what you're dealing with after the home inspection, and that will tell you whether there's any big issues or if they're just minor, small issues with that home. And when you're buying the house, go through a simple checklist just to make sure that everything is up to date and there's no big expenses. You want to be able to buy that home at a great price, move in, know that you're comfortable and you're not spending a ton of money on repairs. You want to check the windows, make sure they're not super old. You want to check the roof, make sure it's in good condition. You don't have to replace it and put in a new one. Check the electrical, check the mechanicals such as the furnace, the AC, see how old they are. Are they in good working order? All of these things are going to help you when you're buying a house, especially if you are relocating here, which a lot of people are. I can understand the situation. It's more expensive to live in the GTA and those areas, so you're coming here to get more bang for your buck and have more affordable monthly payments. So you don't want to be moving in trying to accomplish this goal of living with more financial freedom over here in Hamilton and then moving in and spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on repairs. So make sure you do the right things. Make sure you find a really good area that fits your lifestyle. It's a safe area and a family-friendly area. Make sure you secure a really good price at this time because it is a buyer's market and that is to your advantage. Make sure you get a home inspection. Check the house for the mechanicals, the roof, all of that stuff. And make sure that you also get your pre-approval so that before you get started, you know exactly what you can afford and what your qualifications are. You can also go on my website. I'll put it in the description where you can check out all the current homes that are on the market today in Hamilton, Ontario. And you can also shoot me an email, send me a text, or give me a call, and I'll be happy to help you guys with your home buying process in Hamilton, Ontario. I'll see you guys next time.